fact, let me just see if this starts before I say. Hey everybody, welcome to DayZ, welcome to the play testing, which we're going to be doing this evening. So, if you're out and about on DayZ on PlayStation or Xbox, you can go to the community tab, and if you search for servers that we have, the two private ones, 1C and 1L for Generous and Livonia, and 1T, which is the testing server. And if you want to get in, I'll show you how you can get in. It's PvE, and the password is a bacon, all capitals, because I need people to come in and help me play test this server to make sure the mods I've applied are stable. So over the next few days, maybe a couple of weeks, good evening, we will just make sure everything's cool. So there aren't that many mods. Basically the mods are a few more compasses, a few more nails, a few more whetstones, a few more duct tape, weapons in more places, so there's M4s and AKs in more military places, not just high-end military. Submachine guns are also in police stations and fire stations, but not medical centres. I pulled that back. Mosans and SKSs are now in towns and villages as well as hunting places. Food and everything is basically the same, because I've decided I really want to keep that survival aspect to DayZ. Don't want to make it too easy, still want to have the challenge of Generous. And then there's a few more. There's one more bear spawn, one more wolf pack spawn. Let me just sort out my controls or options. I've got to remember where if I got a compass. I could swore I picked up a compass. I did. So let's have a look at our compass, see if we can figure out where we're going. So that's north, so that must be west. Yeah, I think we're going to be going this way, I think. Good evening everybody in the chat, hope you're all doing well. Yeah, so I guess what are we looking for? I'm not really sure. I tell you what, first things first, we want to figure out where we are, because I can't remember. I did some testing this morning. I can't quite figure out where, I can't remember where I am. Here is a very handy sign. What does this say? Is it Sabrino? CBEPR. Oh yeah, I know where I am. Yeah, it's Sfergino, isn't it? I go a bit Italian when I'm kind of trying to speak. Is it Russian? I don't know why I do. Yeah, so we're just checking playability, making sure that things spawn. I was kind of a bit worried that I wasn't finding much food. But then again, it could be because I've been a bit spoiled, because I've been playing on the private server where we... Is that a fishing hook? Oh no, it's got a space for a fishing hook. In fact, have I got a fishing hook? There's a few of this kind of secrets there. Well, not secret, surprises for the private server. Because there's also various other things I haven't talked about in the show notes, or the update notes, sorry, that I just want people to discover as they're playing it. There's not that many, but you know, we'll see. So the idea is at the end of March we have the big wipe on our private servers, the paid PvE servers, and then we'll probably update. I think at this stage I'm probably going to leave Livonia as it is. We're going to leave Livonia as a vanilla experience, you know? We're not going to mess with it. Not even going to add anything to it. It's going to be the pure DayZ experience. Where Generous is... Oh, look, see? This is one of those new things, look. Look at that. Now, as you probably guessed, one of the things I've added are books. Now, in DayZ, you used to be able to read the books, and they were all public domain books. So, you know, old books like the Aeneid, and sort of Charles Dickens books that don't have copyright on them anymore. And you could sit down and read them. Now, they took that ability out of the game, but it might well come up. But I thought it was quite fun to add the books in. There's about 150 different books, but what I did was, oh, I can hear a chicken. What I did was I've added all of the books that are available, but only one of each, and the game counts all of them whether they're in a box. Oh, I need to wash my hands, don't I? My hands, I'm gonna get ill. Hello, chicken. Right, we need to wash our hands. Let's get this. Let's cut up this chicken. What was I saying? Books. Yeah. So you could read A Tale of Two Cities and stuff like that, and older books, which is a real cool idea, I think. But you can't do that. So all you can really use books at the moment for is collecting them, and then ripping a few pages out to use as fire. Right, so we need to find a nice water pump or some water to wash our hands. It's great to be back in DayZ after spending so much time playing Modern Warfare. I've already been in it. The new Warzone is out, which is the Battle Royale, which is really good fun, and it's free to play. So if you want to check out this, well, last year's Call of Duty now, you can play Warzone, which will gives you a really good taste of what Modern Warfare is all about. Let's have a quick look at the map. Is there a water pump here? Yes, there is. You need to take a right up there, I think. Find a water pump so we can wash our hands. And we will. Tinned goods seem light on the ground, but again, yeah, this could be because I haven't increased the tinned goods at all. No need for a head torch on our private servers because it very rarely gets dark. We have 6-hour days and 15-minute nights. Do I need any rags? Ooh. Bloody hell, I do. I haven't got any rags at all. Ideally, I'd like to find a helicopter crash, but I've doubled the amount of helicopter crashes. But that still means there's only a possible maximum of 6 of them at any one time on this huge map. So, you know, there's quite a few people. In fact, is anybody on? Oh, it's only me on at the moment. We got a few people play testing the servers just to make sure everything works as it should. Because you're always worried when you push more things into the loot economy in DayZ that it pushes other hello zombie. Now that could come in very handy. can I carry it? If we drop this log and we start moving some of this stuff around, I don't really know why I've got so much. I don't. Why am I carrying that? I don't need to be carrying it. Oh, we have got a can of drink. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, does that mean we can then carry it? Yes, we can. Okay. Well, what I should do first, to be honest, of course, is empty it out. So it weighs a lot less. Because beeps, we're going to use it as a massive. Oh, wait a minute. I bet the. Or was the audio buzzing? I bet the audio was buzzing, wasn't it? Apologies for that. Had my charger plugged in. Oh, hello. What's this chap doing? He seems to be having a little bit of trouble. Ooh, not anymore. He was doing the running man. This may be the path we're looking for, I'm not sure. Got a few zombies around, haven't we? Catsmod says, do you think the book should be used for skills later? Supro liked. Thank you, Hamst. No, I think they'll be where you can just read them. You know, you'll be able to sit down by a campfire and just read one of the classics. Which is quite a nice idea, isn't it? You know, I mean, if there ever was a walking simulator, you know, DayZ is it, isn't it? It's, you know, it's what we do. So I don't think this is the... No, I think the road is a little bit further. There's also other stuff I'm looking to find, but I won't give any of the surprises away unless we actually find them. Because I want the people in the private server and the people who are playtesting maybe to find these things before I do. If they appear at all. Because there's a chance they don't. Most of the things I've put in, I'm pretty sure other people have managed to get to work on their private servers. But there's not many of them because I didn't want to overface the server. I didn't want to make the server unstable. Ooh, a potato. I hear a rather angry zombie. I think we should dispatch of him first. Or her, and then we'll take that zombie, and I think we will probably cook it on a fire. So one of the big changes is you can see a CR527 on the ground there. So if we pick that up, you'll see it already comes with a rather nice hunting scope already on it, which is pretty cool. That's one of the sort of quality of life improvements that I've added in. So all the snipers, sorry, well, the Mosin and the SKS and the CR527 come with scopes already equipped because they're pretty useless without scopes. So you don't have to worry about finding them. All the guns that take a magazine spawn with a magazine in them, and all the magazines that spawn in the game spawn either full or almost full. So they'll either have, say it's a 20 round mag, it'll either have 20 bullets in or 18, something like that. Again, that's just another quality of life thing. Hamster says, can you set up mods for a server on phone? You can, yes. Have you gotten the truck in the game so you've got it above ground? Good evening, Boxy. You can spawn the truck in, I believe, but it doesn't work. So, it's more of a curiosity at the moment for people who are kind of... Oh, look, a sea chest. Would you like sea chests? So there's lots of things you can spawn in, but don't really function as you'd expect them. The books being one of them. But as I said, the cool thing about the books is that all of the books that are available in DayZ spawn in, but only one of them per map. So that's it, you know. So if you want to go on a book hunt, maybe we'll have a book club where, you know, the book you find, you then have to go to the library. Or saying that, you don't have to. All these books are public in DayZ and talk about the books. Let's combine them together. Just drop my knife there. Look at my hands. Oh god, I'm going to get really ill if I eat anything with those. Hamster Pizzas, can you set up mods for a server on PS4 and laptop PC? You can, yes, you can definitely do it on your phone. In fact, I have done 2 videos on my channel. Oh, what's that? It's just a hoodie. About how to do it. I did one on how to change loot just on your phone, and I did another one on how to alter helicopter crashes on your phone. Ooh. I think. Oh, we're still live. It's okay. I think the internet kind of almost gave up the ghost there. Anyway, I hope everybody out there is safe and following the government's advice about how to. Oh, sorry about the video quality. In fact, what I'll do is I'll pause. I won't play back the video on my laptop. I'll just watch the chat. Something must be going. We don't have particularly good internet where I am. Anyway, I've got a green raincoat, haven't I? I kind of get the feeling I've missed the water pump turning. Hamster says, I want mods available for console, for example, in-game currency like rubies and a trader and more mod guns. You can't do things like that, unfortunately. I mean, there's nothing stopping you having, you know, your own private server where you all agree on what the currency could be. Probably nails. This seems to be one of the hardest things to find. Oh, where we go? Oh, just go back. One of the hardest things to find. But at the moment, you can't do that sort of mods on the game, on the console anyway. Obviously on PC you can. Right, so what's happened here? Have I missed the turning? very good at climbing over fences, aren't they, zombies? See, if you just stayed there, you'd have been okay. Is there a gap in the fence? I don't think this is it. It could be. Normally water pumps are off main roads, not dirt tracks. No, it's not. It's not over here. He got some rather cool shades on, hasn't he? Or is it a hat? Oh, right, it's just the way that the sun is glinting off his baseball cap. So there should be a road that runs north here. And on that road... Oh, hello. A well-camouflaged zombie. Good night. And trust me, we spent and guys are still out there and girls are still out there spending a lot of time modding, you know, practicing, doing mods. Don Sibley, you know, doing great work. Hello. He's doing the Running Man again. It's a bit slippy. Sorry, I'm missing some of these comments, aren't I? You can add multiple books, not just one, but by the way, all new items are banana, kiwi, orange sword, ice, pitchfork, chainsaw. Yeah, I will say nothing about that. If you look at GitHub, you can get more items, you can. Also, for all that, you need the truck. You need to stop at the hospital and get some face masks. I tell you what, Keith. I was going to post something earlier with my DayZ character wearing a face mask, and then I thought it might be in a little bit of bad taste. I don't know. Would it have been bad taste? I don't know. We've got to see what happens, isn't it? Maybe we'll I'm a bit gutted this is all happening while I've decided to go on holiday. Well, be off work using holiday app, because if we all get sent home... Ah, look. Excellent, excellent. So, let us put that away. Let's pick this up. Let's empty it, because it'll have nasty, dirty water in. Oh, in fact, what am I doing? I can wash my hands. Can't I? Wash hands R2. No, don't drink it. Don't drink it. Oh, you just tap to wash hands, don't you? On character. Right, here's the road. Right, okay. So how did I miss this road? So that means the water pump is right around here somewhere. Okay, well, every time I find something, it kind of makes me a little bit happier about the mod, because you know, right, okay, so these are spawning right here. So here's the water pump. So, what have we got here? Some matches. Right, so let's fill this baby up. And let's drink it. So we got... Actually, this is probably quite a nice place for a campfire, because got a nice view of down in Savina. Let's fill that up again. So that gives us plenty of water. So let's put that away. Let's put some water into this. We'll only fill it about halfway. If you're ever playing DayZ and you know you haven't got a canteen and you haven't got a water bottle, and you find a jerry can, empty it, and it becomes the ultimate water canteen. Very heavy though, takes up a lot of space, but you can have enough water to last you for weeks. Robert says, your video's been very helpful. Just want to say thank you. Thank you, Robert. Thanks for watching them. Hamster Hazard says, I'm on PC. We got to play sometime. I was on your test server yesterday. Thank you, sir. Well, carry on. How's the server doing for you? Fine. Your videos and Don Sibley's videos have helped out a lot. Much appreciated. I'm glad we've helped. That's why we do them. That's why we do them. Okay, so that's enough of that. Right, so let's make a campfire, shall we, and have something to eat. Box 357 rounds. Why have I got those? I don't know. What gun have I got? What does that take? 762 by 54. 762 by 30. Let's drop them. We don't need them, do we? So let us take. I thought was I not carrying a log earlier? Right, let's go and get some firewood. Can you chop down telephone poles? No. Okay. I get a feeling this zombie's going to come and investigate when I start chopping down a tree. Right, what do we got? So we should really watch the sunset, shouldn't we? There's the sun setting. So let us take that into our hands with a little bit of bark. Let us add that log to the fire. Did I have some sticks as well? No. Where's my matches? There's my matches. That's nice. Right, what should we have first? Should we have... what do you reckon? Potato? Roast. It's not really a roast, but I suppose it is. It's a spit roasted potato. See, I think of it as more of a jacket potato, but really you would wrap it in tin foil before you attempted to sort of put it over a fire, like on bonfire night. You would put them in tin foil, wouldn't you? You wouldn't get a little bit crispy on the outside like this, but I guess in the zombie apocalypse, it'd be fine. The human heads are very creepy. Yeah, I've seen Don do some stuff with the human heads. Right, that's cooked. Let's put that in our backpack. Let's cook some chicken next. What was that over there? Oh, it was matches, wasn't it? As the sun goes down over Chernerus. This could be the English countryside in a few weeks' time. Right, that's done to perfection. One last piece of chicken breast. Cats Mod says, last two questions of the day. One, would it be possible to add more mods by adding your own init.c file or the keys file? And the second question, do you know a way to make animations for guns to work? Unfortunately not. Don't know how to make them work. And unfortunately at the moment on console, Xbox and PlayStation, you cannot add another init.c file or alter the init.c file. Once we have access to the init.c file, which we did have for a very short period of time, a lot of the modding stuff then becomes incredibly easy. You can mod buildings in and structures in the way that the game adds them in, rather than adding them in as an event. So let us put that in our backpack. Let us get rid of this stick. Let us just eat while we watch the sun go down in front of our lovely fire. Yeah, because once you've got control of the init.c file, you can players can spawn with whatever you want them to spawn. So you could have free for all and deathmatch servers. Let's have potato next. Because we at the moment we can very reliably spawn people wherever we like. That's not a problem. You can spawn people anywhere on the map. And let's chug that down with a Mad Monk Kvass. And that, my friends, is a supper fit for any survivalist. Absolutely. Right, well there we go. We are full. Yeah. And once you've got access to the init.c, you can then do whatever you like. You can have players spawn in with whatever you like. So at that point you can have your free-for-all servers. Oh, a cooking pot. Let's see, there's a Mozan. And as you can see, it's already got the scope on it. Perfect. I did drop that, didn't I? Yeah. And so that's why I stopped really doing the deep dives into the... Oh, I did come here, didn't I? Stopped doing the deep dives into the modding, because I kind of realised that until we get access to init.c, you're kind of doing everything in a kind of a not, which leads to different sort of problems, you know, to do with reliability. And I've got a funny feeling lots of these guys who were doing this modding where you're modding stuff in, right? If I head northwest, we should end up at Troitsko military base. Oh, let's see this. Oh, some tin food. That makes me happy as well. So that means zombies are spawning in with stuff on them, which again is a good sign. Now I am taking a bit of a risk here, because this is wolf country. Yeah, so I kind of stopped really trying to do. I probably spent 10 hours trying to create a free-for-all island on the prison island. With custom spawns. So you could definitely do custom spawns for players all around the island. I even got custom helicopter crashes spawning in. The thing that was really challenging was getting bags. What I wanted was bags to spawn in with guns inside, and you'd have different guns with different bags with different guns in. So you'd have a sniper pack, you'd have a assault rifle pack and SMG pack scattered around the edge. So the idea is you would spawn in at the edge, pick up a gun, and go and start fighting, and have some food in there as well. But what happens is you end up with all these odd things happening where it'll work for a little bit, then all of a sudden attachments will stop spawning in, or the bags won't spawn in at all, and you go back and you start again, and then things don't spawn, and it's very unreliable and incredibly frustrating when you're trying to do it. And so you kind of get the idea, you know, you really understand you're not really doing it the right way. It's very hacky the way we're doing it. I mean, nothing against the guys that are doing it and probably get it to work, but you've got to remember that with the private servers that I run, I want them to be able to run without a reset for 3 months, so people can do quite big projects in terms of building bases and having adventures and doing what they want without having to all of a sudden be in a situation where nothing's spawning, no food spawning the server, there's no zombie spawning the server, and you have to wipe it and start again. That can be very frustrating. Hamster Hazard says, I want to make more mods. I know. Dangly says, yo. Dangly says, my man, your video is so helpful. Brilliant, thanks Dan. I was wondering if you'd help me sometime with my server. We could use TeamViewer, I guess maybe you can help me. Best thing to do is, if you're over 18, you can join my Discord, Scalespeeder Gaming Discord, and there's a channel in there dedicated to mods and modding DayZ console servers, and there is loads of helpful people in there who are much better at it than I am and know a lot more about it than I am and have delved a lot deeper than I have. You can also DM me through Discord, and if I've got an answer I'll try. The problem is lots of the things that go wrong when you're modding, they're often down to things like syntax errors, so spelling errors. It can be also, there is no documentation from Bohemia Interactive about how to really do this stuff properly. And in fact, when you look at the logic of how a lot of it works, a lot of it seems to contradict itself, you know, in the XML files when you're trying to figure out what does what. So, you know, it can be a very, very frustrating experience. And you've got to remember, with the way that the oh, here we go, we've got a nice little clinic here. That's quite handy. Is it a clinic or a shop? It's a clinic. We should be able to figure out where we are from this. You know, it barely runs as it is on PlayStation and Xbox. You know, and when you start adding all this other stuff in, see, this is always worrying when you come into a building and there's nothing here. You're like, whoa, why is nothing spawned in this building at all? You know, that isn't right. Something should... right, so then you're like, okay, good. Okay, right, there we go. So we've got some bandages have spawned and some paramedic pants have spawned. So that's good. Because you do think that the spawning system has stopped working. But again, I've got to remember the fact that I specifically, with these mods, I didn't increase any meds or anything like that. Are we in the military? We might be in the military base already. Dan says, I'm at the point now of trying to remove a bunch of items and only having a select few items. Yes! I mean, that is another thing to do, is to, when you add stuff, take other stuff away. See, that's a surgeon zombie, isn't it? I think. She's got a saline bag on her. I think we might be at the military base, you know. These are definitely military buildings. Combat boots, right, so what state are my shoes in? Worn, so let's get rid of them. Let's put the combat boots on. Box down by 39. We're going to take these because we don't know what we might need. Box down by 19. Assault helmet visor. Haven't seen one of them for a while. Look at all these zombies. We should be reasonably careful here that we don't upset them all at once. Yeah, a bit of a stealth kill on that zombie. Oh, look at that. Field backpack, very nice. Look at this smoke grenade, very nice. Again, as soon as you see oh, a holster. Oh, can I put that on my belt? Oh, I haven't got a belt. I thought I had a belt. I've got a belt. Yes. And then I can put that in my holster. There we go. Hey! And then we've got jungle boots. But I've got spare shoes. Yeah, we've got spare shoes. Good, 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 good. Question is, will we find any guns? Or was there anything in the backpack? No. Dangly says, also I'd like to make better gear spawn closer to the shore. I did a video about that. That would be value tier 1, 2 and 3. Now what you do is you add you know, stuff is called like town and village. There's one called coast, and that means stuff spawns close to the coast. And tier 1 and 2 probably. Coding everything by scratch is a little hard, but lets people learn moving in a better and safer way. Learn about modding in a better way. Oop. That's true. If you use the DayZ offline mode. So I can't add a building in my program. Yeah, you can definitely add buildings. You can definitely add them. You add them as an event. Don Sibley, in his Modding Made Easy videos, has done a lot of excellent work. On how you spawn stuff in. What's that there? And basically what you can do is you can use DayZ's offline mode. If you've got a copy of DayZ on your laptop or your PC, you can use DayZ's offline mode. It's a mod for DayZ which enables you to basically teleport around the map and fly around the map to find coordinates to spawn things in. Kitchen knife. And in fact, guys have made entire cities in their private servers. Oh, look at this place. I don't think I've ever been here before. There's the water pump, I think. Yep. Hunter jacket. I might find some interesting stuff in here. A hunting knife, we'll have that. Let's get rid of one of our kitchen knives. Let's get rid of that one. Let's have a hunting knife, eh? Now, was that a hunter jacket? Oh yeah. We're starting to look the part now, aren't we? Some chlorine tablets could come in handy. Oh, and we can now dump this thing. And we can take that to our hands. We can empty it out. I think we're filling up the jerry can by the sound of it. And then we can go fill this up with nice clean water. And 2 water bottles is more than enough to explore the wastes of generous. We might as well fill up on fluids while we're here. You just got to watch your little icon to the bottom right corner. Make sure you don't see the little one that says stomach full. As soon as you see that, you need to stop drinking or stop eating. Otherwise you'll be sick. But as long as you don't appear it, doesn't appear, you can carry on drinking. Ooh. At the end of the buildings you would add a second by adding alphabetical order at the end of the building. For example, building A, building B, building C. Scalespeeder, is there some way we can communicate via chat or something? I have a few questions for you about my server and type is good to explain. Not really, my friend. Unfortunately, I work full time. I'm very busy, and so a sweater. Communicating by email, scalespeeder@gmail.com. Or on the Discord is always good. I can't, if you email me, I can't guarantee I'll answer anyway. Obviously very, very busy. This is just a hobby of mine that I do. Oh, that's what we got here? A darker jacket. That's better. See, probably don't need a scope because we've already got scopes. It's getting dark in a minute, isn't it? Oh, look, a bear trap. A heat pack. Oh, some shotgun shells. They're the first shotgun shells I've seen in a long time. What's that in the corner? Some more shotgun shells. Nice. Lots of hunters get here. In fact, it's getting dark very, very quickly, as it does in this version of Generous. So what we'll do... What's that? A gun cleaning kit. Nice. Let's get in here. Let's close the door. Let's see if there's anything around. Some canned spaghetti. We'll have some of that. And let's put our gun away. Let's lie back, and I think, peeps, what we'll do, we'll call it a night for now. It's been a pleasure having everybody on for this rather short stream. The playtesting so far seems to be going rather successfully. Everything seems to be working, and we'll probably be back tomorrow, really trying to hit some more military places. What I'm looking for are oh no, I'm at the summer camp. That's where I am. Yep, I'm at the summer camp. Yeah, I'm looking for things like coloured M4s, coloured AKs. It'd be nice to find a helicopter crash. It'd be nice to find a C-130 crash. Other people have already found some of the secret stuff. We found some books tonight, didn't we? People have found coloured weapons. They have found submachine guns in fire stations, and the coloured Mosans and stuff like that. So I'm kind of happy that everything seems to be working. But you know, you've got to playtest these things before we go live, and playtest them before I release these files to everybody else, because I will give you, you know, these files that I use to mod my servers. You will have them all. You know, they'll be there for you to download and play with if you like, or upload them to your server and use them completely free of charge. Because I know this stuff is difficult. We don't all have the time or the inclination to dive into these files, and you don't have the resources that I do in terms of being able to, you know, say on my channel in my Discord, look, can everybody come in and test this so we can make sure it works, and then we push it out for other people to play with. But that will be coming probably in a week or two's time. But anyway, that's enough from me. Thanks everybody for coming along to the stream tonight. It's been a pleasure as always. If you've enjoyed the video, hit like, remember subscribe. If you haven't, hit that little notifications bell, and I'll see you all again soon. Good night.